Hey kids, Cade Wilson here, and welcome back to another episode of Answering Questions with Cade Wilson. That is right. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about effort. Oh yeah, about hard work and putting your effort into something. So guys, what I mean by that is, guys, there was this time when I made a mistake before, and I got in trouble, and I learned from that mistake, and everyone makes mistakes sometimes. So today we shall start out by reading the letter from a friend of mine. Dear Cade Wilson. Dear Cade Wilson, I accidentally broke my brother's computer, and I didn't mean to, and it was an accident. I was just trying to plug in a new headset for him so he wouldn't know I accidentally stole it from him. But right I was doing it, I might have went too far, and I didn't mean to do it. What could I do to fix my mistake, and what do I have to do to pay for it and not ever do it again? You know, that's a really good question there. That's a tough one I've ever heard in my life. Anyways, so for today's video, the animation I'll be showing you today, for example, from that letter that person just sent. This one will be about where this guy named Curtis and he invites his girlfriend, and they do some, and then they get in a bad situation. And so just sit down, relax, and enjoy the show, and let's see how Curtis can do on and today's episode, Curtis and the Time Machine.
Such a nice morning out today, and the sun is coming out, and my girlfriend is coming today, and that's good.
Curtis, your girlfriend is here. She is in the living room right now.
Okay, I will be right there. Hey Emma.
Hi Curtis.
How are you doing today?
I am great. How are you?
I am great as well. I just had breakfast, and I think today is going to be fun.
Yes, what would you like to do today?
Well, I am not sure. Oh yeah, there's this thing I have been working on, and it should be fun. Want to see it?
Sure.
Here it is.
What is that thing?
I call it my time machine.
Nice. What does it even do?
You can type in the date, and it can time travel to the dimension, and it should be fun.
Okay, this better be good.
Okay, let's go.
Where are we?
It says we appear to have traveled back to the old days, in the 1950s.
What? I can't believe it actually works. That is the most strangest time machine I have ever seen.
I know, right? Now let's see where we go next.
Okay, we are on the moon, but we are meant to travel on Earth, not in outer space.
Okay, sorry, I'll fix it.
Curtis, I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is getting out of hand. Want to know why? Because of your stupid time machine.
It is not stupid, okay? It's just how it was built, okay? Let me fix it.
This is getting too cold, Curtis. Please get us out of here.
Okay, fine, I just have to be careful when waking in the snow, and
I said be careful, and get us out of here.
Oh no, I just dropped the time machine.
Oh shoot, is it broken?
I don't know, I think it is. Can you check it?
I don't know, let me see. Okay, so some of the numbers appear to be a little out of hand, but the screen got cracked and covered in snow, and then it appears to be almost dead and nothing left so ever. Oh, who am I kidding? It's busted. How did you drop the darn thing?
Don't blame me. How about you try walking while carrying a 25-pound time machine in a snowstorm and lots of snow and hard to see?
AARGGHHHH, this is so frustrating. First you build a time machine, then you time travel to places I am not a fan of, and thanks to you I am furious at you cause you were too lazy to do things right. And now we are stuck in a year where we should not belong with some busted piece of junk. Wait, what? That thing still works, and why are we in my house and I do not remember it being painted this way?
Neither do I, unless your fist did the job.
Just try again. This is getting ridiculous. Please try again.
Arag, this is so frustrating. Things were going so happy until this happened. What if we never get home?
Curtis, it's okay.
No, it's not. All I did was build something stupid that I should not have done, and it was bad, and I should have thought of this before you came, and you were right, Emma. I have not been a good friend to you. I made it worse, and what would God think of me now if he saw this? And your anger and everything that happened only proved that I am too lazy to do it right. I'm sorry I got us into this.
Curtis, don't be sorry, it's not your fault, and the stuff you did was an accident, and I know you did not mean, and I did, because I should not have snapped at you, and I did not mean it, and it was hurtful of me to say that mean stuff to you. You may be lazy sometimes, Curtis, but that does not mean you should give up on everything you trust. You are the best boyfriend I could ever have in my entire life, and what you learned and proved today was, not everyone can do things right, but they gotta put their best effort in it, and you taught me that, and God would be proud of what you did today. Please, Curtis, I know you can do this.
Wow, that really means a lot, Emma, and it really makes a lot of sense, and I guess I did do that. You're right, if we are going to get home, it is up to me to get us back to the present. If I can just carefully type in the right numbers, then we can get home.
Thanks, Curtis, and could you check where we are?
We do not have time for that, Emma. Okay, I have good news and I got bad news. The good news is, I was able to get the right date to get us home. The bad news is, it might take a while before it can finish processing and we can go home.
Oh no. Well, it can't just possibly get worse, can it? Oh, what is that thing?
Chickenasuros. And don't move. It attacks when you blink, or like what happens in Jurassic Park. Run.
I'm out of breath and I can't run anymore.
Come on, time machine, anytime, please. A-G-G-G-G-H-H-H. A-G-G-H-H-H-H-H.
Where are we?
It worked. I got us home, yes. Curtis. Dad. You're home, and I was so worried about you and Emma. You two were gone for 3 days. The whole family and Emma's parents were worried.
What, we were really gone for that long?
Yeah, that might have been the effects of time traveling. Time traveling? It's a long story, Dad. I will tell you later. Okay. I will go tell your mother that you two are home, and dinner will be in 10 minutes. Okay, Dad. Well, I gotta say I proved a lot, and I did good, didn't I?
Yep, you sure did. I'm proud of you, Curtis, and you did good today, and you sure can put your effort in it after all.
Yep, and what's good is that everything is done and it's all back to normal.
I gotta say that, I really liked how Curtis put his I really loved how Curtis put his best effort into that. And I think Curtis did a really good job doing that. Cuz that's what Curtis did. And I really liked how he put his effort in when he made a mistake. And Curtis learned that when people make a mistake, people can sometimes get in trouble and get yelled at, but that should never be a reason to yell at someone just because they make a mistake. And when people make and it's okay when people make mistakes, because people make mistakes sometimes. They do something bad. They get in trouble. Mistakes are what make us human. And the thing that Curtis learned, that people make mistakes, and that doesn't mean you're lazy enough. You just gotta work hard, put your best effort into it, and just move on. Yeah, and also Emma also learned that getting mad at people and snapping at them just because they make a mistake, just because someone made a mistake, and like what Curtis did, that did not mean you had to snap at them, like you have to snap at them like that just because they make a mistake. Besides, you have the right to get mad at them only if you have to, just because they make mistakes. Because when people make mistakes, sometimes you can't just fix someone's mistake just right away after they make that mistake. It takes a while. They take some time to think about what they've done, and some time to think about how they can fix this situation. Okay, anyway. And I really loved how Curtis did and I really liked how Curtis did in the end when he was able to type in the right day and fix everything, put his best effort into it with that time machine. And that's what God says, is that people make mistakes, and that doesn't mean God will stop loving you just because you made a mistake. anyways, for today's Bible verse, we'll be looking at what the Bible verse has for us. Whatever you do, do it from the heart for the Lord and not for people you know that will receive an inheritance as a reward. You serve the Lord Christ. Colossians 3:23-24. So the next time you make a mistake, just remember that. And remember, people make mistakes sometimes, and let's say I accidentally did something I shouldn't have done, because I made a mistake and I knew that was bad and I had to pay for that mistake, and there were consequences on that mistake. So guys, the next time you ever do something bad and make a mistake, remember that verse and remember that animation that you guys were just watching about what Curtis and Emma did. Next time you make a mistake, maybe you can take all the time you need to think about what you've done and a solution you can come up with how you can fix that mistake. Well, I guess that's all the time I have. And anyways, hope you learned something, and be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm Kade Wilson, and see y'all next time.